Now, 2020 might not have been the best year, I'll agree with you, but we did have some phenomenal anime come out this year, and today I'm going to be talking about what I believe was the very best anime of 2020. Whoa. Those are some pretty big claims right there. 2020 isn't over yet. There's still some anime to come out, but with the way things are going right now, I still believe that this anime will continue to carry the title through the end of the year. If I'm wrong, I'll make a video updating it then. Alright, so Netflix is pretty notorious for having a pretty bad anime library. Well, I'm not saying bad as in they don't have good shows, because they have fantastic shows, but they usually only have like half of those shows. So when you come to thinking of where is the best anime of 2020 gonna be, you usually don't expect it to be on Netflix. That's why I feel like this year's best anime kind of flew under everyone's radars. So we're talking about Netflix's original anime, Great Pretender. Great Pretender has to be one of the most visually pleasing anime that I've ever seen. Studio Wit did a fantastic job coloring in all the tiny little cities where our cast of con artists planned their next heist in. And adding on to that, the background was not only beautiful, but it also served as a way for the viewer to get a kind of vibe for what this upcoming case would be about. You see, each unique case had its own kind of unique color palette in the background, setting the mood and just getting us ready for the new story that's about to unfold. Great Pretender's story arcs are broken up into what they call cases, which are short little increments of about 4 to 5 episodes where they go to a new city and plan a new heist. I can definitely say that the first story arc, Los Angeles Connection, has the most traditional con artist vibe, while the other cases aren't bad, but they do provide more of a character-driven story than a exciting con artist story. The first case serves as a way to introduce the viewers to the main cast of con artists, while the other cases serve as a way to kind of take a deeper dive into one particular character of the cast. The cases are essentially divided into 2 layers. The first case is actually pulling off the heist and how are they going to do it. And the second one is fixing one of the characters' past traumas and making them a better person. Without diving into spoiler waters, the first case is also a fantastic example of this 2-sided case. You see, we get to look at Edamura's backstory and his values and how he thinks about being a con artist, and he has to deal with that personal growth while also trying to figure out how they're gonna scam a popular Los Angeles director / drug dealer out of his money. These cases allow for entertaining comedy while also getting to see a little bit more about the character's ethics. And Edamura isn't the only character that we get to see this growth out of. You see, in the first case, Los Angeles Connection, we see Edamura develop more. Then, in the second case, Abigail Jones, my personal favorite character, develops from the shut-off character that she's introduced as to someone with a deeper backstory that you get to understand why she's so harsh to her fellow comrades. And then finally, the third case tackles Cynthia Moore, another one of these kind of ambiguous members of the con artist group. And the fourth case has yet to be released to Western viewers, so I don't actually know what it's like. And that's going to be linked down below in a part 2 when I actually get to watch it. But following the pattern of the previous cases, this fourth case has a lot more episodes and they can do a lot more. And based off of the trailers, I'd expect it to go into a little bit more of Edamura's character development, and also hopefully we'll get to see a little bit more about Laurent, the fourth and main member of the con artists that we just don't know anything about. In anime, you can have great characters and great story, and oftentimes fall short if the execution isn't perfect. While the stunning visuals were the first thing that I noticed while watching Great Pretender, you can't ignore how fantastic the soundtrack was. The soundtrack complements every scene, from the chill city beats playing when Edamura is simply relaxing by the pool, to the high-speed jazz bop songs as the cast makes their escape from the scene of their crime. Every single track fits the scene. On top of all of that, the ending song is The Great Pretender by none other than Freddie Mercury. Like everything, this anime isn't for everyone, I'll have to say that. If you're going into this expecting a high-speed battle anime like anything produced in Shonen Jump, you're probably not gonna get it. This is a lot more character driven, and that's where the beauty of this anime lies. I also wouldn't recommend this anime for viewers under, say, 15, because this anime does have some slightly mature subjects, which can be a little bit jarring for younger audiences. But with those two disclaimers aside, I have to say, The Great Pretender was probably one of the best anime that I've watched recently, because every little second filled me with joy. There's always something going on, a little tune playing in the background, or just watching as the city panned out into this colorful, beautiful environment. It was just an amazing experience to have. I personally haven't given many anime 10 out of 10, and with Great Pretender not even being fully completed in the West, I'm confident to say that this is a 10 out of 10 anime. And I honestly can't wait until the next part gets sent over here to Netflix US so I can watch it and review it for you guys. That wraps up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you'd like, drop a comment down below telling me what you thought about The Great Pretender. Maybe you liked it, maybe you didn't. And also, be sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It means a lot. Until next time, see you guys then.